Welcome everybody, I'm Burner. This is the Walking Dead Road to Survival, and we have our first limited time offer within the museum. Let's go into our inbox. You can see here, join the Negan Collection. Collect various smashed heads and level up to make your way to new 5-star Negan. Pretty sexy. What do we got? Part 1, there's a limited time event at your museum. Collect Glenn and Maggie smashed heads and level up to make your way to 4-star Negan. Let's jump into the museum, and there you can see up top on the front, little over 24 days to complete. You can see on part 1, I've gotten a few things. You know, I did my 6 raids and managed to get a little over 500 smashed Glenn heads here. You can see Maggie, there's 5, so I don't know if that means they're going to be lesser drops for raids, or if maybe we're going to get a roadmap that drops a specific amount, but they're obviously going to be more scarce. And here you can see 3-star Negan. At first I was a little worried. I was like, well, hopefully nobody out there depoted their Prestige Morgan. And then when I took a little closer look, you can see this isn't Prestige Negan. This is limited edition Negan. Adrenaline Rush, Eni. I'm assuming 4-star has Meanie, and 5-star's got Mighty Mo or something like that. Recharge rate is very slow here. It's at level 1 out of 10 though. Deals 300% damage to one enemy. One teammate gets plus 10% AP. Leader skill, all melee teammates get 15% attack and a minor bonus to AP. So this obviously is not the Prestige 3-star Negan that we all got a while back. My guess is that we will either get this Negan as a freebie, it'll just show up in the inbox, or we will have a roadmap event where he is the ultimate reward for completion of all acts. But that's to be seen. I'm still waiting for the inbox message that's supposed to give us more details on this event. I don't have it yet, but there you can see trade in 3-star Negan for 4-star Negan. Use Glenn and Maggie heads and upgrade Negan. So as you can see on the right there, this Negan does need to be tier 3'd. It looks like level 1 though, so you don't have to completely level him up, but you do have to max tier him to trade him in. And then you will get this 4-star Negan, who has Eeny Meeny. And you can see it's a little bit better recharge rate, and does a little bit more damage, and it does 2 teammates and plus 15%. And the leader skill does a little bit more attack and a greater bonus to AP. Let's go take a look at the other collection to finish it off. Here we have different heads. You can see Rick heads. I'm assuming these will be raid drops. And then again, more scarce between Carl and Michonne. And then you have to trade in the 4-star Negan that you've worked up to already. Again, you have to have him max tier, but it looks like level 1, so not completely maxed out. And if you manage to do all those things, you can trade it in for this limited edition 5-star Negan, Adrenaline Rush, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, recharge rate 45. We love him very fast. He deals 600% damage to 1, up to 2 teammates get plus 20% AP. His leader skill, all melee teammates get 30% attack and a very large bonus to AP when attacking. So very, very nice 5-star tune there. Great melee leader, and this plus AP is going to be very interesting, especially as it's very fast. By having a very fast AR that is going to plus up other tunes in your team's AR, it might make a greater range of tunes that were maybe a 2nd tier because of their recharge rate. It might bump them up because you'll be able to use their Adrenaline Rush that much sooner if you put them in a team with this Negan. So very interested. Hopefully gaining this Negan will be easy in the sense that it'll just take effort. You know, I'm not expecting that to be a giveaway that they're doing here. I do expect that we're going to have to put in a good amount of time to get these collectibles to turn in. But I'm hoping that it is something that's reasonably attainable for the vast majority of players. And so hopefully that'll be coming down in the future. Again, I haven't gotten the inbox message with more details other than that. How are we going to get this initial 3-star Negan? Again, I'm thinking it's either going to be a freebie or a roadmap, but we're going to have to see. Let me know what you think. What do you think about not only this 5-star Negan, but this collection and allowing us to plus up, you know, a 3-star all the way to a 5-star by doing collectibles? I think it's pretty interesting. You know, I've heard some players complain about the museum and hoping that it's not something where we have to farm a lot, but you know, Scopely is a business, and this game is a source of revenue, and part of that is having, you know, daily active users. And I think by putting things in the game that just encourage us to play daily, yeah, like I can't hold that against them. I can't hold them putting ways into the game for me to want to have something to work toward, as opposed to just going through the same grind. So yes, you know, farming for some of these items may be a grind. We'll have to see how it works out. But at the end of the day, if I'm able to work towards something I want, I'm completely okay with that. But let me hear your ideas. Please comment below. As always, if you've enjoyed, please like. If you're new and you want to see more, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm back with a quick little PS. I have all the details you need. So this 3-star Negan that we need to start out with, Scopely says we will be getting him free between today and November 10th, which is basically their way of saying you'll get him sometime during the event. So just keep an eye out for him in your inbox. We'll be getting him free. As far as the heads, the Glenn and Maggie head, and then later in part 2, the Rick and Carl heads, we will get these through raids, road maps, and limited time scavenger events. So keep your eyes out for that. The Michonne head seems to be the limiting factor on whether or not we're going to be able to get this 5-star Negan. Here's the rundown. There's going to be limited time events specifically that are going to reward Negan tokens. We can then take Negan tokens and use them in recruits and rewards for a chance to get a Michonne head. You know, your guess is as good as mine on how high those chances are going to be. You know, they didn't give any specifics about the number of tokens that's going to take a pull or how many tokens will generally be rewarded during these events, but keep an eye out for that. If I had to guess, I would say that is going to be the one part of this entire event that is going to be worth or have the most value for farming, is to get those Negan tokens, because I think this Michonne head is really going to be the limiting factor for a lot of people on whether or not you manage to get this 5-star Negan. As I was saying, just keep an eye out for all these events. I do think, just judging from this layout, that you know, getting the 4-star version is going to be fairly easy if you're playing daily. I don't know that you'll have to use any cans in order to meet those milestones, but you know, for this 5-star one, I'm expecting that we'll need to do a decent amount of farming, especially to get that those Negan tokens and obtain that Michonne head. So keep an eye out. You know, if you're on the cusp, try and save your resources as much as you can until those Negan token events are up, and I think you'll get the best for your money. All right, guys, for real, I'm out this time.